Hey everyone, I'm Mike from theparkprodigy.com, and on today's video we're going to break down everything that you can expect at Walt Disney World during Christmas time. And this is such a popular topic, especially as we are getting into the holiday season at the theme parks. So we wanted to just break down everything you can expect at each of the 4 Walt Disney World theme parks. And then of course you can't forget about the Disney World hotels if you are visiting during the holiday season. So if you are in the process of planning a Disney World trip, anytime between November to December, and really anytime in the future, just be sure to stick around till the end of this video, as we are about to break down everything going on at Walt Disney World. As always, I'm very excited, so let's go get started. Thank you all again so much for checking out this video. Like I said, we are about to break down everything going on at Walt Disney World during the holiday season. And we are going to start with the basics, and we're going to jump right in this video because there's a lot to cover. And one of the most popular questions on this topic is going to be, when does Christmas start in Disney World? And technically, when we start to break down when does Mickey is Not So Scary, which is the Halloween party, end, and when do we start to see decorations kind of pop up specifically in Magic Kingdom? And I would really say November 1st and November 2nd, we're going to start to see Christmas decorations in Magic Kingdom Park. Now, the official kickoff for Mickey's Very Merry Christmas party is typically around November 7th or November 8th. And there's going to be a lot of around timeframes in this video, just because I'm trying to create this video where any family visiting in the future can kind of come and use it as a basis for planning their trip. So that's why I am not going to be giving exact dates. I'm going to be giving, kind of general dates. Hope that you guys understand, and it will still be helpful. So that is typically when we will see the first Mickey's Very Merry Christmas party. So Magic Kingdom Park, like we just said, is going to be pretty much decorated definitely by the end of the first week of November. So Magic Kingdom Park is definitely going to be decorated by the end of the first week. When we start to jump in, when we start to look at when are the rest of the parks decorated and when is the official start of Christmas in all of the essentially all of Walt Disney World, and that is typically going to be right after Veterans Day in November, typically right around November 11th. Again, the end of the second week is when we will typically see all of Walt Disney World start to celebrate for the holiday season. Okay, so we are going to start to jump into the theme parks, and again, we are going to start with the most popular theme park, and really in my mind, I guess what a lot of folks would consider or think about when they think of Walt Disney World around the holidays, and that is going to be Magic Kingdom Park. And of course, while the other parks do a great job with celebrating the holidays, Magic Kingdom is unlike anything else. So it is our favorite park to be at during Christmas. Not only is there an abundance of activities, but there's simply nothing more amazing than walking down Main Street USA with Christmas music playing as the snow falls. So we're going to start right there, and we are going to start with the decor. And of course, Main Street USA will have seasonal decor, but Magic Kingdom in particular will have seasonal decor, from toy soldiers to Mickey Christmas wreaths. Main Street halls are fully decked for the holiday season. And of course, the other very popular thing going on at Magic Kingdom Park during Christmas is going to be Mickey's Very Merry Christmas party. So it is back in 2023, and we're very confident it will be back in future years. Mickey's Very Merry Christmas party is a signature holiday event at Walt Disney World. Now, this is a separate ticketed event which will spread festive cheer on essentially 25 to 28 select nights between November to December. Like I said, typically the first Mickey's Very Merry party is around November 7th to the 8th. This year it's on the 9th. And what this is just like it sounds. If you've been to Mickey's Not So Scary, it's the same concept just for the holiday season. So some of the really cool things going on at Mickey's Very Merry Christmas party are going to be, it will have holiday ride overlays. So some of the rides that come to mind are going to be Jungle Cruise, Tomorrowland Speedway, Monsters Inc. Laugh Floor, Space Mountain, and then the Mad Tea Party. Same thing as the Halloween events. The other really cool thing about the Mickey's Very Merry Christmas party is that it does have a special Christmas parade, and it does have special Christmas fireworks. And then taking it one step further, we can't forget about all of the free cookies and hot cocoa that your heart desires. This is just such a really cool event, and this will specifically give you that snow on Main Street. Some of the other really fun stuff that's going on in the parks is, of course, going to be Cinderella's Castle holiday projection. So every 15 minutes after sundown, guests can enjoy the holiday projections on the iconic Cinderella Castle with a burst of fireworks at the end. And this show will be presented on nights when Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party is not offered. In general, though, Cinderella's Castle will have holiday projections on it, pretty much throughout the holiday season. I really don't know how I feel about this one, just because if you've seen old photos from Magic Kingdom Park throughout the holidays, they used to put up the Christmas lights on Cinderella's Castle. I guess just because of how much work went into that and how much it kind of did take away from photos and stuff like that before the holiday season. Disney's no longer doing that, but the castle did really, really look beautiful back in the day with the Christmas lights on it. But I guess we'll just have to wait and see if Disney ever brings that back. What I also will say is, depending on the time that you plan to visit Magic Kingdom specifically, if you plan to visit anywhere after December 22nd, really through January 1st, there's no more Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party. And what would happen is the Mickey's Once Upon a Christmas Time Parade and then Minnie's Wonderful Christmas Time Fireworks Show will be going on in the parks, like in the regular park hours. The only caveat to that is, as you can imagine, visiting during specifically December 22nd to January 1st, by far the craziest the parks will be from a crowd standpoint. It will be jammed packed. So, you have to outweigh the pros and the cons. Okay, moving over to the next park, and we do have EPCOT. And of course, EPCOT creates its very own magic when it comes to the holiday season at Walt Disney World. And this park is known for its culture, food, and uniting the world. And the holiday season features a very special festival, a brand new ride overlay, and the live holiday music from around the world. So some of the cool things going on at EPCOT is going to be the EPCOT International Festival of the Holidays. And what I would say is this is one of the events that actually starts later in November compared to all the other Christmas stuff going on in the park. So I would say right around the start of the last week of November, guests will be able to surround themselves with seasonal sights, sounds, and flavors during a beloved extravaganza, boasting themed holiday kitchens and a scrumptious holiday cookie stroll. That is directly from the Walt Disney World website. But again, the cool thing about this is, just like it sounds, essentially EPCOT is celebrating all of the different holidays, that go on, not just Christmas. So again, this is something that we think is very, very important to kind of understand that, if you don't celebrate Christmas, but you are going to Walt Disney World and you do want to see some of the other holidays that they are celebrating, make sure you go over to EPCOT specifically for the Festival of the Holidays. The other very, very popular thing going on in the park, specifically EPCOT, is going to be the Candlelight Processional, and guests can hear the stirring story of Christmas presented by a celebrity narrator, accompanied by an orchestra and masked choir. Some of the other cool things going on is going to be live music around World Showcase. And then, of course, like we said, Disney has not confirmed that they're bringing it back for 2023, but I'm taking it with a grain of salt. I'm pretty confident that they will be bringing it back just because of how popular it was. And that was the Guardians of the Galaxy holiday overlay. So the Guardians are trading in their classic hits playlist for a mashup seasonal jams at the Guardians of the Galaxy Cosmic Rewind. So definitely be sure to check that out. And then we can't forget about Living with the Land, the holiday overlay, another very, very popular topic amongst just theme park fans. Enjoy a holiday themed vegetation as you cruise through the greenhouses of Disney's Living with the Land attraction. Okay, so we're moving over to Hollywood Studios at Walt Disney World, and from dazzling decorations sprinkled around Echo Lake, Hollywood and Sunset Boulevard really bring in the California Christmas vibes. Now, one of the really, really cool things about Hollywood Studios is going to be the light show on the Tower of Terror to Santa Gritty over around Echo Lake. But the other really, really cool thing for 2023 specifically, and this is one of the things that we will specifically talk about for 2023. I don't know if they're going to bring this back in the future, but we'll see how it goes. There is a brand new special ticketed event over at Hollywood Studios, and that is going to be Jollywood Nights in Hollywood Studios. So guests can experience the holiday vibes of Disney's Hollywood Studios with sparkling decor, modern beats fused with classic holiday songs, craft cocktails, and decadent dishes throughout the park. So dance the night away, snap selfies with iconic characters, and indulge in festive treats. Be dazzled by limited capacity jazz lounges and other worldly sorceries. And the night concludes with the spectacular Jingle Bell, Jingle Bam, featuring music, fireworks, and state-of-the-art projections. So again, this is a very, very new event. We have not been to this because it is new, but I do know a lot of people are very, very excited about it. Some of the other cool things going on inside of Hollywood Studios is going to be Sunset Seasons Greetings. Again, this is going to be the nighttime projection on Hollywood Tower of Terror over at Sunset Boulevard. One of the things I really love about this is that it also will snow on Sunset Boulevard. This does give Magic Kingdom Main Street a run for its money sometimes depending on, the type of vibe you're going for, but it is really, really cool, especially around the holidays. The other really cool thing, especially visiting Disney World with young kids, which is Minnie's Holiday Dine. This is another really cool character experience over at Hollywood and Vine. Mickey, Minnie, they'll be decorated in their holiday gear. And then, of course, we have the Santa Claus motorcade. So catch Santa Claus's Merry Motorcade right down Hollywood Boulevard in his bright red convertible. And so moving over to Disney's Animal Kingdom, and we have to say Disney's Animal Kingdom kind of was forgotten about for a long time, but that is changing in recent years. So Christmas at Animal Kingdom, there are some things going on, not as much as the other parks, but we do have Pandora World of Avatar, and this is the newer feature which provides cherry entertainment and decorations in the newest addition to this park. And I know I'm going to pronounce this next one wrong, but we also have Merry Menagerie, which is going to be sculpted puppets which are roaming around Discovery Island throughout the day, including reindeer, polar bears, penguins, and seals. Then we also have the Tree of Life Holiday Awakenings, which will tell a series of winter tales throughout the night. So guests can see Santa Claus as he sails down the Discovery River to a jolly World Beat holiday soundtrack. And then we have the Discovery Island Drummers Festive Flotilla, another flotilla. Why am I not surprised? But that is Animal Kingdom. But we can't forget about the Disney World hotels. So we are going to jump into the Disney World hotels. And again, in my opinion, the hotels actually have some of the coolest things going on in the parks throughout the holiday. And so some of the things that guests can enjoy are going to be the life-sized gingerbread house over at the Grand Floridian Resort, the extravagant Christmas chocolate creations over at the Disney Yacht and Beach Club, the specialty holiday menu items pretty much spread out throughout all of the Walt Disney World theme parks, and then the gigantic Christmas trees again spread out essentially throughout all the Walt Disney World theme parks. What we will say too from a timing standpoint is when it comes to when is everything decorated, the hotels are more so leaning towards the EPCOT schedule, where it's not like right at the beginning of November when Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party starts. It's going to be kind of towards the middle or towards the end, depending on which hotel. Those are some of the most popular ones. Some of our favorite hotels during the holidays, of course, the Grand Floridian, just because of that gingerbread house right in the middle of the lobby. We can't forget about the Wilderness Lodge. Again, up there, arguably one of our favorite resorts for Christmas, just because of the cabin feels, and then they have a giant 60-foot Christmas tree right inside the middle of that lobby. Then we have the Polynesian Village Resort. We have the Contemporary Resort, Yacht and Beach Club, again, just because of the extravagant, life-size gingerbread carousel that spins in the main lobby. And then Animal Kingdom is another really, really cool one, just because it also has a smaller 45-foot Christmas tree, not as big as the 60-foot Christmas tree, but it is sprinkled with different African-inspired decor. Again, just another really, really cool hotel throughout the holidays. And so that is the list, everyone. Those are some of the things going on at Walt Disney World during the holiday season. I really, really hope that you found this video helpful. I hope that you did learn a thing or two. And if you are in the process of planning a Disney World trip, like I said, and you do need a little additional help picking the best time to go around the holiday season, or just like specifically like, hey, Mike, we have to see the gingerbread house at the Grand Floridian. Can you tell us exactly how to do it? Just be sure to go check out our website or reach out to one of the amazing vacation planners here at the Park Prodigy. We would love to help you out on your next Disney World vacation. But I think that's all the time we have for today. Thank you all again so much for checking out this video. And until next time, I will talk to you soon.